that content? Do you see that and you just start laughing? I just think it's cringe. What?
In Camp Bagong.
This is exactly what I'm saying, bro. It's all fun and games till you go to a different country and they throw you in their prison system. All right, this is about Vitaly. President throws Vitaly in nightmare prison after seeing his stream.
Boy, well, I don't think things can be too worse for the absolute moron of an IRL streamer Vitaly, as the president of the Philippines just made a reaction video to his incredibly stupid live stream.
Wait, what? The president made a reaction video? Some interesting times now. We really living in the future.
If you live stream yourself committing several crimes in a foreign country and the president of the nation reacts to it saying, hey, we're not going to be lenient here, what do you even say to that? I guess it's just safe to say that you're
do you think it's over for him?
in for a bad time. Obviously, we're talking about Vitaly, one of the original pranksters on YouTube.
Yo, Renaissance, thank you so much, gang.
Who completely crashed out in the worst way possible by attacking a random jogger in Miami. Then came back a few years later and actually did pretty well streaming until his entire team left him. Now, you can speculate why that would happen.
Bro, those like To Catch a Predator streams really set the foundation that everybody started following, and his like To Catch a Predators were super creative because he was bringing on celebrity guests and like creating humiliation rituals for these predators. Even though I'm pretty sure a lot of them were scripted, it was still like funny clips that came out of that.
Happened, but eventually he decided to fly out to the Philippines and join forces with another kick streamer by the name of Sly Kane, who's a Filipino and actually is currently wanted, but this is the guy who filmed him while he was being an absolute moron in the Philippines. And these actions range from stealing motorcycles to crashing a tuk-tuk, threatening to rob a woman, stealing multiple security guards' hats, stealing an industrial fan from a restaurant.
Why would you, like, how is that content? Do you see that and you just start laughing? I just think it's cringe. Like, you're just doing this for no reason, bro. This type of content isn't what's gonna make people like you for you. They're just gonna tune in to see you crash and burn.
Stealing a red light mask from a vendor, and harassing dozens of people. And actually, now there's more things that came to light. So more charges will be added shortly, because you know the thing about these IRL streamers is they live stream themselves committing all these felonies. So all the prosecutors have to do is just sit and go through all of their streams and charge them accordingly. Overall, just a terrible idea to do this in a country that has their jail cells that look like this. A few things have happened since we last covered this situation. More clips of Vitaly acting like a moron in the Philippines have resurfaced, as already stated. Clips of the jail that he's been held in has came out. The president has reacted to his live stream he's facing 24 years in prison for, and his cameraman seems to be on the run, as he's wanted for questioning, and he's live streaming on Kick rather than turning himself in. So
that's crazy.
We have quite the video today, but let's start with the president. So on April 14th, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. sat down and reacted to Vitaly's live stream. And here he had quite a few things to say about Vitaly.
Give me your scooter now. Give me your scooter now. Give me a ride. No. Yes, you're gonna take a ride.
Ang isa pa nating nakita ngayong linggo, yung kagalit-galit na pinanggagawa. Ang isa pa nating nakita ngayong linggo, yung kagalit-galit na pinanggagawa ng isang foreign vlogger sa ating mga kababayan.
I'm gonna rob you.
Biro man ito o hindi, sino naman Pilipino ang hindi kukulo ang dugo sa napapanood natin?
He about to turn him into an example.
Bakit nakakalungkot dahil ito isang naging bahagi na ng social media na nagkakaroon ng mga vlogger na nanggugulo lang, ng aasar lang.
They're hip to Johnny Somali too?
Buwisit lang, ng babastos lang para makakuha.
They're showing all the nuisance streamers. They're hip. Oh, it's over with.
Mga viewers.
Yeah, if you have the president saying who would
bet that Bando
be mad at that behavior, there's a low chance of him actually being let out anytime soon. It's kind of dystopian to watch a president of a nation address degenerate IRL streamers, but I guess 2025 actions will have 2025 like reactions.
Huwag tayong sasama dyan sa ganyang klaseng ugali. Hindi naman ganyan ang ugaling Pilipino. Asahan ninyo, yung mga gumagawa ng ganyan, hindi natin pababayaan na patuloy nilang ginagawa. Tapos na po.
They know that they gotta throw him the book just to scare anybody else from trying to do the same thing. Because if they give him a slap on the wrist, You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna open the floodgates. Look at Japan. Japan has spared so many people. They spared Johnny Somali. And it's like the tourism over there is running rampant. Why do American streamers go to other countries and think shit will fly? I don't know, bro. But they're trying to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen to them.
Ang mga dayuhan, akala nila kaya nilang napastangin mga Pilipino. Ito'y ehemplo na seryoso tayo na sa sariling bayan natin. Hindi tayo magpapabasa sa kanila.
The government just announced that Vitaly will be used as an example to show the world that they will not tolerate this behavior. I think Vitaly somehow has landed at the top of the list when it comes to social media Darwinism. He essentially let his hunger for clout completely destroy his life for extremely little upside. And
That's
the
true.
dude clearly was in absolute denial even after the press conference when they perp walked him out in front of the entire nation. By that time, he had already been to that jail. Is he not valuing his freedom at all, or is he?
And he was sitting there cheesing the whole time while he was getting processed during that news interview where those officials were talking. He was sitting there cheesing. It's over with for him. Do you think he'll be sentenced to 24 years? I don't think he'll be sentenced to 24, but he'll definitely get a few years, or like he'll have to do like community service or something. They're definitely gonna, you know what I mean? Maybe they might give him like 5 years.
He's still in denial. Is he like, oh, okay, I'll just be in this holding cell for a couple of weeks and then I'll be out? Unfortunately, that's not the case with him. Meanwhile, his cameraman Sly Kane is now on the run. He apparently changed his hair color from pink to blue. I guess that'll really make him blend in. And as I said previously, he's currently wanted for questioning. But the complete moron is spending his time IRL streaming. The dude is literally showing where he is on a live stream, and I guess he's on the run. This might be dumber than the people who are running from the cops and live streaming on Facebook the police chase. This is very similar. It's kind of baffling. I guess just certain IRL streamers are just some of the most fascinating criminals, because who in their right mind would live stream all their crimes and then live stream themselves on the run? Like, you would think this is a parody, but I guess this is just the new reality. Meanwhile, more footage of Vitaly's behavior in the Philippines have now just came out.
Follow me, follow me.
Wait,
He's still wilding out?
I need toilet, toilet, toilet. Toilet, please, toilet. Toilet, toilet. Toilet, toilet. Toilet, please. I'm about to take a... Ay, caca. Caca. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is not how you make the burger. Show me how you do it.
He's not paying him no mind. What is he doing?
Don't worry, brother. I got it. Don't worry. I'm the manager. My name is Vitaly McDonald. Ron McDonald.
This episode of Vitosi was
What
filmed in
is
front of a
he
live studio
doing?
audience.
Imagine adding trespassing and disruption of a business to your criminal record in the Philippines for a terrible joke on your live stream. Dude must have just been way too
He got
used to
charged
living
for
in
that?
LA, as he just assumes by default that there will be no consequences as long as he doesn't commit a serious crime. But then to make things even worse for himself, he doesn't end the joke there. He continues to harass these employees and then steals the food?
The manager told me to cook.
Is
We
he
need some
cooking
salt.
noodles? Do they eat noodles in Filipino McDonald's?
Some pepper. Don't make me look for it. All right, motherfucker. I got some.
here's zero.
That's so unsanitary, bro.
Oh, give me salt.
No that. No that.
Can I have salt, please, sir?
Salt, sir. Salt and...
Why'd she give him the
Don't
salt?
worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm making a meal. Okay,
Some
we're out.
burnt
That's
ass
it.
noodles.
That's it. I'll pay. I'll pay. Sir, how are you? He's order. Let me see what the I just cooked.
Yeah, I know he said he was going to pay for it there,
Ew.
but I didn't see him pay for it. But overall, I mean, he's somehow just lowered the bar from his past content. Like back
How do you pay for fucking noodles?
in the day, Vitaly would harass minimum wage workers here in the US for content. Now, he's going to less privileged countries to harass their minimum wage workers for content. It's like he started falling down a staircase a decade ago and he's still falling down that same staircase today. The dude took a 15-hour flight to harass strangers for content and ended up being locked up in an absolute nightmare jail. Apparently, the place that he's in is known as the Gulag.
Now, they call it the
Gulag.
Gulag, an immigration detention center in the Philippines that has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Detainees claim the
What?
center is squalid, rat-infested, and overcrowded.
rat infested. I hope it was worth it, bro. I hope it was. I hope it was worth fucking up our relations with them, bro. What did you think he stood to gain from this? He got exposure, but it wasn't the right kind of exposure. Nobody's going to his stream to watch him. And the funny thing is, he's already 33 years old, so he's grown. He's stuck in his ways. He'll probably get out and be on the same type of activity.
Right. Here's some more recent footage.
He's currently locked up in Camp Bagong Diwa, which isn't exactly a wellness retreat. It's overcrowded.
Whoa. That doesn't look like it passes any type of human rights shit, bro. Imagine being face to face, leg to leg. Y'all don't even have room. What?
Up in Camp Bagong.
This is exactly what I'm saying, bro. It's all fun and games till you go to a different country and they throw you in their prison system. I didn't even know it was this bad. I've never heard anybody talk about Filipino jail. This looks horrible.
Diwa, which isn't exactly a wellness retreat. It's overcrowded, undersupplied, and looks like something out of a post-apocalyptic horror flick. Think sweat, mildew, 30 guys to a cell, and about as much personal space as the inside of a sardine can.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's over with. That is horrible.
This isn't a short stay. This isn't wait and holding overnight and post bail in the morning. Because there is no bail. That's right. Zero bail, zilch, nada. And no, it's not because someone forgot to process the paperwork. It's because he is considered a flight risk, a foreigner with no strong ties to the country other than a criminal record forming in real time. The authorities aren't taking chances. He's staying put.
And I guess what makes this just so incredibly ironic is apparently he wanted to...
So they don't want him to get off scotch-free. That's what it sounds like to me.
Go to jail?
Nobody controls me. If I go to jail, I'll go to jail. I'm a grown man. But you, I respect you. I am coming down. I am. I'm going to go eat. I'm having fun with the chat. I know what I'm doing. It's not my first rodeo. And I'm not going to say,
being in the Philippines is a whole different ride, bro.
Don't arrest me. Here's the money. I will go to jail. I'm a proud man. I love jail. I get it up there for free. I don't have to pay.
What is he saying?
Come on, dude. I mean, he made his own bed here. And I still don't even understand why he did all this. There's so much content of his stream.
For clout. He did it because he wanted to go viral. And the thing about Vitaly and a lot of these nuisance streamers, they know that all publicity is good publicity. Regardless if it's detrimental to their reputation, all they know is that they're getting posted. And that's what they want. They don't care about what people have to say about them. They don't care if they are looked at negatively. It's just the fact that they get looked at in the beginning. They would rather have clout than like even work a regular job. They'll put their freedom on the line. They'll put their safety on the line. They do not care, bro.
When he's out in the Philippines, where he's actually being a great guy, giving away phones and shoes to not so fortunate people. But still, he decided to do all of this on top of that. Why wouldn't he just still keep his streams at being a nice guy, giving away to the less fortunate, and just continue making
I didn't even know he was doing good deeds. If you're doing good deeds, why would you do this?
Content without harassing random locals, and he wouldn't have been in jail right now. He wouldn't be banned on Kick, and he wouldn't be facing decades.
He got banned? So he can't even benefit off the clout. Dude, he's an idiot.
In prison in Philippines. It's like, dude, you were almost there. You were on the right path. Watching some of the clips of him actually being positive, it's good content. It's actually not bad at all. But then, right after he gives away some phones, he immediately goes out and starts harassing people. It's like, dude, you're almost there. But for some reason, I guess he had the urge to where he thought that the only way he would gain a viewership is if he harassed strangers or did like crazy things.
Damn.
And there might be some truth to that, but the extra bump in viewers is not worth a decade in prison. Because I'm hearing it'll take roughly 1.5 to 3 years just for him to get sentenced.
Oh, it's over with. 1.5 to 3 years just to get sentenced, and then they're looking to make an example out of him, so he'll probably be locked up for like 8 years. What are we thinking? 8, 9 years, 10 years?
And then most likely the sentence is going to be anywhere from 3 to 10 years, which is insane. Absolutely not worth the attention on Kick. It's kind of crazy to say, but it seems like best case, this guy is going to get out of prison in his 40s. But during that stream that caused this downfall, the Kick mods actually started getting onto him saying, hey, we're going to have to ban you for what's currently going on. And this is how he responded.
What?
Really? My content's too much. Helping people is too much.
Why is he laughing? What's funny?
Thank you guys for the W stream, bro. Oh man, I'm gonna talk to the big boss.
Dude, just because you donated money doesn't give you a free pass to go harass strangers on the street.
Right.
But apparently the higher ups on Kick, they were not having it whatsoever.
Why did they not just tell him like, oh, you gotta, hey, dial it back. Just keep up the positive content. Stop doing the weirdo nuisance streamer Johnny Somali route. Like, we don't want to have to get rid of you.
How come you guys don't tell the big boss what I do? Moderators, Kick moderators, if you're in the chat, how come you don't tell Eddie? How come you don't tell the big boss, other names, Akila and everybody, what I do on Kick? Yo, the Vitaly's changing lives. He's gambling with losses and wins and helping lives. As soon as I do something wild, did you say anything to them what I'm actually doing?
Sounds like he just doesn't get it. He doesn't want to get it. He thinks that just because he does good, that should enable his bad. Oh, I'm doing all this good, but the moment I do this one bad thing, bro, it doesn't matter if you do 1,000 good. If you're doing bad, you're still doing bad. You know?
Exactly, bro. I'm on Kick for a reason. W Kick, W
wow.
Eddie, W everybody on the team.
Again, dude did a lot of charity on his stream, but that's no excuse for the laundry list of felonies that he live streamed himself doing. The only reason he did all that is because he was streaming on Kick.com. So I'm not surprised Kick banned him. But honestly, that's the least of his problems. It'll definitely be interesting to see what happens and when his first hearing will be. But either way, we'll be covering it. So definitely subscribe if you're new here, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.
So over the weekend, we got a bunch of information.
Shout out to Tozy, man. Nah, Tozy got really good videos, bro. He does like really good, like in-depth breakdowns about all of these like nuisance streamers and like toxic content creators. He's covering the Johnny Somali situation. Like, I've been getting all of my information about that whole thing from him and Legal Mindset. Oh my God. And in this whole Vitaly stuff, I got everything from him. You know what I mean? But that was a good video. Nizzy, can you react to I Show Speed